Hello everybody, welcome back to another book review, and this book review is from one of my favourite writers, and he's a crime thriller writer. You might probably know him from The Bone Collector, which was a huge film years ago, and a book to accompany the film. I don't know what came first, to the book or the movie. Well, obviously I would imagine the book, and I should know that being a Jeffery Deaver fan. Yep, that's it, Jeffery Deaver. And this is The Midnight Lock. The main character calls himself the locksmith, and you think you have him all figured out. You think you have it figured out why he does what he does, why his MO is what it is. Now, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the twists and turns in this book are absolutely intense, and you are going to want to keep reading the book. There are going to be people read this in one sitting, no problem. This book is set in New York City. It's about a guy who breaks into people's houses and leaves notes for them. Now, these notes include a paper clipping, and this detective wonders what is the link with the paper clipping and all these break-ins and the locksmith. Now, the locksmith can break into any lock, you name it, any lock he can break into it. Now, whether it's a door, whether it's a safe, and he uses this to his advantage in what he wants to do. Now, let me read you the blurb so you have a better idea about what this book is about. Okay, a killer without limits. A killer without limits. He comes into your home at night. He watches you as you sleep. He waits. A city in turmoil. He calls himself the locksmith. No door can keep him out. No security system can catch him. And now he's about to kill. A race against time. Nobody in New York is safe. It's up to Lincoln Rhyme to untangle the web of evidence and catch him. But with Lincoln under investigation himself, and tension in the city at boiling point, time is running out. The much anticipated new Lincoln Rhyme thriller from the Sunday Times best-selling author of The Bone Collector. And the praise in the back is hands down one of the finest thriller writers of our time, Peter James, the very definition of a page-turner, Ian Rankin, and lightning fast and loaded with twists, Harlan Coben. This is one of my favourite books that I've read in a long time, because I love books that have lots of kind of puzzles in them and like escape rooms or cryptic messages, and that's why I love the new Batman movie with the Riddler in it and all those riddles he leaves for the Batman. It makes it really intriguing. It really brings the reader in and draws them into the story, and they wonder what's going to happen next and when. Now, this book features the amazing detective who is a paraplegic, Lincoln Rhyme. He's in a wheelchair from an accident he had years ago, and he's probably one of my favourite characters in crime fiction because he always really gets in to the nitty-gritty of the crime, and no matter how hard it is to untangle the web of lies or the web of deceit or destruction that's going on around him, he always gets to the better of it and he never backs down. Now, Jeffery Deaver did a really clever thing with this book, I think, because he included a lot of factual information in real life regarding locksmiths to give the reader information on how good the locksmith in the book actually is, and a background of what locksmiths could do if they did not really have much morals and they wanted to use their skills for crime. This book, The Locksmith, is an absolute book to look out for. This book, The Locksmith, is an absolute brilliant book to pick up and read if you're looking for something that is a good crime thriller. But even if you don't like crime fiction, if you like just a good read, I would recommend it 10 out of 10. And that's my book recommendation. I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. And as always, if you did, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really appreciate if you did. And be sure to hit the bell to be notified of new content. I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.